Bienvenidos to the Friday podcast with Chris Chaos, number 84. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope your week has been blessed despite any setbacks that may have occurred. Yeah, I appreciate the love the last episode got. It's got the most duration of time that people have watched, so that's pretty dope. Almost 60 subscribers. I love it. Shout out to the new subscribers for this podcast, for the iPods. My music page ain't getting no love, but it's all good. You know, I listen to it enough myself so that I get decent views. I mean, it's you really gotta be a hardcore fan to want to listen to that shit, and I understand if you don't. And you know, everything happens for a reason. So now I know that I do have the gift of gab, but the music, it may not be where it's at. It might, but I had a different style. I had a, you know, everything happens for a reason. Anyway, yeah, I just got in a little minor accident a little few hours ago, so I'm kind of shook up about that. But I'm blessed. I'm definitely blessed. So today, I wanted to talk about some Ninja Turtle stuff. So this is the last issue of the last Ronin. So shout out. So spoilers. So we're gonna get into that. I want to talk about the annual a little bit. And then there's a new female Ninja Turtle named Venus. And it's pretty interesting how she comes to be. It doesn't seem like they're pandering at all. You would think, you know, nowadays a lot of things are trying to super hard to be PC, but some could argue that Jenica was used like that because of making her bi, or possibly pan. I mean, I don't know what, but for sure she's bi at least. But they don't even it's not like a big deal. It's like very small. I've talked about it before. So the Ninja Turtle comic books are pretty good. Maybe because it's almost like an independent publisher, IDW. It's not independent, but it's not DC, it's not Marvel, so there's not like a big microscope on them. So they can kind of do what they want to do and shit. And this beat's always so loud. So yeah, it's been an interesting week. Actually, I'm recording this early in the week. It's been an interesting past few days because last week I recorded on Thursday and edited the podcast Friday. Uploaded it Friday, and then there was Saturday, recorded a couple iPod episodes, and Sunday, which is today, you know, I'm drinking coffee, but I had a couple energy drinks yesterday. The coffee was fucking with me. And then today I had one earlier. Yeah, I mean, it's been chill. Still been off the corn on the cob, you know what I'm saying? Been off Devil's 30 videos. But I did, man, nobody cares about this, so let me just keep going on. I have a couple random questions. I wasn't going to, but it just seems right. Oh, I opened up to a blank page. Mechanical. Who doesn't love a mechanical pencil? So let's see. Question 2086. Who is the one person you hug that you don't want to let go? Oh, my son, for sure. When you were in grade school, did you bring your lunch or buy it from the school? I usually ate school lunch. And this school lunch used to hit. I mean, it still does sometimes. I work at school. I'm a teacher assistant. School lunch is the business. In a disagreement, do you think it's better to be right or peaceful? For sure, peaceful. Yeah, that didn't used to be my. When I was younger, it was definitely more important for me to be right. Now it's not. Oh, this number. I like this number right here. Is it better to give than receive? Is it better to give than receive, in your opinion, or are you the opposite? When I have to give, I give, and I love to give. Because I've given more than I have, I put myself in debt. I do get a lot, especially from my parents. And I do appreciate their help. So yeah, it's definitely better to give than to always receive. I mean, I think that's just you feel real good to give. The receiving I get is help. It's help. Do you have a lawyer? Oh no. Are you so I don't know if this organization still exists, but there was an organization in Dallas called Fathers for Equal Rights, and they'll help you draft up your agreement so you can take it to court and get your rights and put yourself on child support or whatever you need to do. And it's because lawyers, they all got to do some pro bono, which is like free volunteer work. And so they do put some of their hours in at that location, at that organization, Fathers for Equal Rights. Is pretty cool. Are you the kind of person to step in and try to break up a fight? Ooh, it depends on who's fighting. I mean, I work at a school, so some kids are fighting, yeah, stop it. And they're usually little kids. I'm just like, okay. But if it's some grown people fighting and I'm not related to them, I'm not really trying to, unless it's like, I feel like unless it's super uneven and I just feel like I have to help. If you had to take a couples class, what kind of class would be fun to take with your boo? Ooh, I don't have a boo. Wow. When was this written? Take your boo? I bet you there was different people writing different questions, and whoever wrote that one was cool person. When was this published? Let me see. 2019. Ooh. Interesting. I got this book on December 20th, 2020. Interesting. I lost the page. Have you ever made someone cry? Yes, not on purpose. It sucks to make someone cry. Can you solve a Rubik's Cube? No, but my son can. What is the most artistic thing you've ever done? This? The podcast, maybe? I'm not sure. I've done CDs. I've made music. I've drawn stuff. I've colored stuff. I've illustrated. I made a comic book. Made a kid. Helped raise a kid. Currently in that. I've done a lot of creative stuff. But the most artistic thing, I would have to say, this has been the most pure form of expressing myself. Artistically, I believe. What would your friends say about you? I don't know. Cool, crazy, sexy? No, I'm just kidding. What was the hardest test you've ever taken, and did you have to take it over? Hard test. To sell insurance, you had to take a test, and it was kind of hard, but I passed. I was kind of surprised. there was some tests in college when I was getting my associate's degree, especially like science and algebra. Oh my God, those algebra tests. Yeah, I had to take those several times sometimes. All right. Welcome to Anxiety News. This is your host, Chris Chaos, Chaotic Chris. Today we're going to be talking about what to know about mantras for anxiety. You probably can't see it up there, but shout out to Medical News Today. This article was medically reviewed by Cheryl Crumpler, PhD, written by Zon Valenis. Came out May 23rd. So, mantras for anxiety focus on ease and anxiety via spiritual support, enlightenment. I don't know why I'm doing this. And promoting feelings of calm. A mantra is a word, sound, or phrase that a person repeats while meditating or chanting. So let's see. So there's different types. Okay, so some single word ones. It says short, vowel-intensive single word mantras allow a person to slowly repeat a single word while meditating. Try some of the following. Calm, ease, soothe, free, breathe, and peace. While reciting these single words, breathe in deeply before saying the word, then breathe slowly out while drawing out the vowels. So I guess that'd be like calm, ease. I guess like that, something like that. Calming phrases. Calming phrases can help a person repeat a message of reassurance. People can choose the phrases they find most soothing and helpful. For example, I choose calm. I am safe and secure. Anxiety is a liar. Or if you're a youngster, you can say anxiety is cap, son. There is nothing to be done. There is no danger. I feel the fear and persist. Fear is not dangerous. Calm washes over me. Affirming phrases. Affirming phrases remind a person that they can work through fear and anxiety. Try one of the following. Fear makes me stronger. I embrace this challenge. This is temporary. Fear does not define me. Courage means acting through the fear. I will learn from this challenge. Become the fire. Don't know what that means. Become the fire. For depression, people with depression sometimes experience anhedonia, an inability to feel joy. Mantras that challenge this feeling and encourage a person to push forward, especially past suicidal thoughts, can be helpful. Examples include, I will not choose a permanent solution to a temporary problem. There is joy to be found, even now. I embrace small joys. A person can list one or two things here, such as a beloved child or a beautiful flower. Feeling sad is a normal part of life. I am still worthy. This is temporary. Depression plays tricks on my mind. Do not listen to the lies of depression, or, the youngsters might say, depression is cap, son. I choose happiness, and happiness is still possible. For mental health, general purpose mental health meditations offer assurance that there is life and joy on the other side of a temporary crisis. People can try one of the following. This too will pass. This is a temporary problem. This will not matter in 10 years. Try again, fall again, and fail better. No. Try again, fail again, and fail better. Success often requires failure. I have everything I need to thrive. I am worthy. I deserve to feel love. All right. Now here's some Sanskrit mantras. Some of these include Om, a single sound that some traditions believe is the sound of the universe. That's why you hear it a lot of times. It'll be like Om, Om. This one's. Oh, I don't want to do that one. Okay, well, let's just deal with that. Okay. All right. So, yeah. It's pretty cool. Shout out to Medical News today. Interesting that they put it on that. It has nothing to do with medicinal, but I guess it's, I guess it is. Thank you for tuning in to Anxiety News. Hopefully this maybe helped you. Hopefully this will help me. This actually really helped me right now with the current situation I'm dealing with my car. So, God bless the universe. God bless the Creator. God bless you all. Mother Earth, Father Sky, Mom and Dad. I don't know. All right. Peace. So, let's move on. So, first of all, the last Ronin gets wrapped up. For those of you who aren't gonna shell out the $9 for the book. And I paid a little bit more because I ordered these from mycomicshop.com because I haven't been to the comic shop I used to go to, and I'm embarrassed to go back because I probably got so many books just waiting there for me. And I've already ordered them and sold them and whatever. So, last Ronin. So as you know, this is Mikey, and this is Casey Jones, the daughter of Casey and April. And she got some powers from being around the radiation or the mutagen of the turtles. It got into her bloodstream. So it's the 6th issue or the 5th, part 5. So it starts off with Mikey arguing with his imaginated brothers. And he's finally going to be able to, he's going with his plan to get to the shredder, the new shredder. So he goes and he's fighting these different machines, and there's this cool machine right here that he fought. And then, so this is the futuristic shredder, sorry. It's pretty cool. That's his mom. Like, he was keeping her alive and he just had her killed. And he just killed her. He's crazy. Look at this beautiful picture right here. Reminiscent of the old Ninja Turtles. Wow. So they just keep fighting and fighting, and I like it. I like the suit. It's pretty cool. It's simple. It's nanotech. So they fight. Bombs explode. Shit happens. But spoiler alert. Even though Mikey does win, Mikey kills the Shredder. Mikey, sensei of Casey, dies. Now, I guess he's in heaven because he wakes up, or they're reincarnated or something. I don't know. I really don't know what it is, but he dies and then he falls asleep, wakes up, and this is where he is, with his brothers. It looks like the IDW universe. It's pretty interesting. And then the epilogue, you can see Casey still training, and then she's wearing like an April shirt, her mom's shirt. This is her mom right here, April O'Neil. She's older. And they're raising some more turtles. Interesting, huh? So it says to be continued. So I wonder what that means. Like, are they gonna be reincarnated, or what happens? I don't know. So that's pretty cool. That's a way to wrap it up. Shout out to the creators, Peter Laird, Eastman, Waltz, and everybody else who worked on it. Now, the annual 2022. Now, I don't know why they call them annuals. I guess they should call it like semi-annuals because they don't do it every year. There's only been like 3 annuals, and this series has been out for a long time. I don't even remember what was on here. So they're having like a hard time training again. I forgot why. And they're like, they fight this weird monster from leeches. It's a standalone story, but it goes with the current IDW series. And so they're fighting this demon that haunts graveyards from Japanese folklore. And then they decide to wear all the red in honor of the old school, but it's to, you know, trick the thing. So it thinks that it's like their one turtle. And then you get the old school classic Cowabunga. And they're working together again, and this is after so this is they're going back to their old home. Right? This is the first time they went to their old home since their dad died. Splinter passed, so it's pretty interesting. Yeah, that's how it ends. So that was a big deal for them to dive back into that trauma of their old home. They haven't been able to. I forgot what happened. I think it was Baxter. So this is the ongoing. Oh yeah, we're on the island where there's Krang. No, it's not Krang, it's Shrell. Krang was eaten and is part of Leatherhead now. Shrell is based off of that, kind of like inspired by that character from the 2003 series that becomes the Shredder in there. So there's a Triceraton that was born naturally, and they were all clones, so it's like a miracle Triceraton, and Shrell wants it killed because it would give them power. And then you got this weird dude who used to be human but turned mutant in the mutagen bomb, and he's like racist against mutants that were animals first. He likes mutants that were humans first, more so. So yeah, so he won't even help people that were humans first. So they're like, all right, this dude's suspect. He says he's helping people, but he's not really helping people. But they kind of just let it go. And it's cool to see them in street clothes, like they're not always wearing their masks. They're dealing with, like, you know, serious issues. Raph and his girlfriend are fighting. Well, this isn't, like, current because it's obviously culture, and this time, I forgot when this one came out, but it's been a while. So Donnie and the homegirl, Raph's girlfriend, Alapex, go to check on this dude because they're suspicious of this weird mad scientist, as they should be. They discover that he has some of the red dragon scales from whenever that dragon came from hell and Shredder and Splinter killed it. And this naked mole rat mutant smells Alapex and starts eating her tail. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. She doesn't eat all of it, but he's bleeding. And then she finds that they've been, well, right when she finds this, Donnie showed this, Venus. Okay. Then you come to find out in the next issue, she's not really a turtle. She was one of the punk frogs. And the scientist was ordered by somebody who they don't know yet. It could be Noel, it could be Stockman, it could be Shrell, it could be Ratkin, it could be I can't really think anybody else that in the storylines. They wanted like a replica of the turtles because the turtles are so successful, so they think, oh, it's because of their design, because they got the shell and they're athletic and stuff, but no, it's because of their training and the mutagen. So he's putting together like different parts to make this turtle. So the new Venus, it's not really a turtle, she's a monstrosity put together like Frankenstein. But she still has. So we go back to Shrell. He's trying to find the little They find it, and Alapex, meanwhile, is fighting back this thing. Donnie's questioning what's going on. He's like, "What the fuck is happening?" And then she's like awake, and she's able to communicate telepathically to Donnie. And she tells him what happens, and then they wake up, and then this is Jenica's new girl, or that's the one that Jenica kissed. Issues ago she went to go see. She wanted hair, but this dude was like getting mutants and like breaking them apart and shit. So he trapped him. He's got rats working for him. If there's some kind of magical powers or technology in the scales, she's talking to him. She's like, fight it. They go to the astral realm, and it's pretty interesting. That's Donnie when his human self when he was a kid. His father, Hamato Yoshi. He gets to see his dad again in there. And that's his first time. And because of Venus, he's able to reach this area where Leo's been, but Donnie's not as connected spiritually as Leo is. Donnie's more of a scientific mind in this series. So they're still going after this little baby Triceraton that was born out of a miracle. Oh, I don't know where I missed it, but there's a part where they fast forward her. She was like a little kid. Oh, right here. They fast forward her 18 years old. And so she's like old quick, and it's like they had to age her quick just to try to get her to survive. And so she escapes. And I think she's going to see the turtles. So that's going to add to the complications of the turtles, because there was an invasion of the Triceratons, and that was a whole interesting timeline too. All right, moving right along. The other day I was chilling outside at night, and I saw this thing moving towards. Oh, speaking of punk frogs, I looked up what it means to see a frog, what it could possibly spiritually mean when a frog crosses your path. So MillersGuild.com says that frogs represent change and transformation, and seeing one can tell you that change is coming in your life. Alternatively, seeing a frog may tell you that you are currently too resistant to change, and that instead you should embrace it, because with change comes new opportunities. Release your full potential. SpiritualUnite.com says that the frog spirit animal symbolizes our emotional and spiritual balance. Frogs have the power of transformation. They can change in a moment from being active to passive, or vice versa. Additionally, frog spiritual symbolism is about balance in all things. Balance between action and inaction, day, night, sun, and moon. SubconsciousServant.com says that generally crossing paths with a frog or repeatedly seeing one represents good luck, prosperity, potential, abundance, and even love. Especially if your culture tends to believe good things about a frog, it mostly is trying to tell you good things. What you need to remember is to trust your gut and instinct above all things. Yeah, but also trust God, I feel like. Yeah, trust your gut and your instincts, but sometimes our mind can play tricks on us. iPublishing.co.in says the seeing of a frog on a regular basis has a unique significance. You're being guided by the spirits to accept the shift and grow from it. It's never a bad idea to embrace change in your life. Make the most of the changes that come your way. These creatures are commonly linked to enhancing the quality of our lives and facilitating transitions. WhatisMySpiritAnimal.com says that frog symbolism and meaning of frog spirit brings us into deeper connection with our feelings, perspectives, and our ability to purge negativity from our lives, be that disease, spiritual, mental, or physical. Frog cannot endure a toxic environment and challenge you to release these emotions like anger, hatred, bitterness, etc. that hold you back. Symbolsandmeanings.net says that seeing a frog can mean the individual who saw it is in a state of transition. Definitely represents myself right now. The frog is trying to inform you that any cause or for concern about your future prospects, including our plans and career, is unfounded. Have faith. Pretty nice. Shout out to Frog Ribbit. All right. So, the angel number of the week, 131. Angelnumber.org says that 131 signifies support from your angels to feel confident in yourself and your abilities. You need to remain optimistic and focused on your goals. Don't let anything or anyone discourage you. The angels are asking you to have faith in your talents and gifts. TrustedPsychicMediums.com says that 131 contains assistance and spiritual awareness that comes directly from the divine realm. Hence, it increases your insight, wisdom, and resultantly, I don't know if that's a word, your decision-making skills. People who resonate with this number are dedicated, hardworking, fair-minded, progressive, and loyal. TheSecretOfTheTarot.com says that this number helps you see things from a clear perspective. Through this sign, your divine guides are asking you to rise above discouragement, negativity, and failures of the past. This number keeps popping up to alert you that you have the power to change your life for the better. You have the power to live your life to the fullest. Sunsigns.org says that 131 says that you try to create harmony by getting rid of what does not work for you any longer and bring in new stuff that will boost your balance and progress. Also, surround yourself with individuals who show excellent harmony in their lives and learn from them to improve your life. Individuologist.com says that 131 is a powerful sequence sent by the guardian angels. It bears the wisdom you need to rise over your current challenges and move forward as a stronger person. Since new doors are opening for you, think about what you truly want in life. Enter the one that aligns with your soul's mission. Word. Oh, hello again, friends. Today I'm going to be talking about a movie that I saw called Chip in Dale. Shout out to Vino, who kept getting mad at me for saying Chip and Dale because he kept thinking about the strippers, and I was like, hey man. But it's funny because the movie kind of shows that. So if you haven't seen it, spoilers beware. But I wrote a little review plus my thoughts on it. So here we go. Chip and Dale movie. I feel it's an ode and an homage to many people like myself who enjoy many different cartoons from the time I was a child to now. The fact that Disney had access to all these cartoons is either scary or cool, or both. Another similar movie, but less kid-friendly movie from what I remember, was Who Framed Roger Rabbit's main character made a quick cameo in the beginning in a way I felt as tipping its hat to the OG, because these movies are similar. The last time any Looney Tunes characters interacted with Disney characters was in that movie. Although we didn't have any interaction like that, there was one cool instance when Chip got home from work and looked in his fridge, and across from the Ice Age cream was a Tyson, the chicken company, pasta TV dinner with foghorn leghorn and that little brown chicken who reminds me of Hezbollah. Alvin and the Chipmunks being shown in reference was dope. The way Chip called out the corniness of them rapping. In the scene referencing bad movie reboots, there was posters of Fast and Furious babies and Mr. Doubtfire. This poke at the current situation in Hollywood is hilarious and true. There's also a part where Dobby is in a Gucci poster in the background in that same scene. You see the cops from Gumball. And at first I thought the detective was Gumby. That would have been kind of cool, but You'll see why that doesn't work. They show the dad from South Park for a second, which is crazy. I tried to take screenshots, but I didn't even know that the Disney Plus, it won't let you take screenshots. You'll take it and it'll just show the closed captions, but it'll just be a black screen. The Seth Rogen meta jokes, hilarious. You know, I find Seth Rogen annoying now. I used to be a huge fan. I think he's kind of annoying now, but that's pretty cool. The joke they made about rating Nickelodeon was also creative, and how they described the Paw Patrol castrating someone. Because so apparently, like, this young cop, she like has them raid Nickelodeon Studios, because you know the bad guys Peter Pan. They're looking for this facility where old cartoon characters are sent and made to look differently so they don't get sued, and they make these bootleg movies. But the way she was like, it was a horror scene, the Rugrats, Paw Patrol, it was crazy. Which is hilarious because this is Disney and they're talking about Nickelodeon, which is a whole nother company. Overall, a great movie in an age of crossovers and reboots. This movie is able to do that while making fun of itself and those movies at the same time. 4 stars. Could have been a little deeper, but of course it's a kids movie, so yeah, I liked it though. It's very good. I thought it was very funny. I don't know what would make it a 5. Maybe I don't know. They have a rapping scene and everything. I mean, it was actually pretty good for a kids movie. It was really funny. And I feel like I could watch it again. So I'm going to give it a 4.5. It's really hard to give it a 5. I'm trying to think, what's a kid movie that I would give a 5? I mean, it's up there, man. It's up there. Should I just give it a 5? It's either 4.5, 5, some shit like that. It's just a recommend. Fucking watch it. It's dope, especially if you're my age. But my son liked it too. I asked him if he watched it. He liked it. It was pretty dope. Chippendale, check it out. Rescue Rangers. Word. It's spelled W-O-R-D. Keep it G. Alright. Also, there was this bird that I was seeing a lot. I want to say last year. It was like there was an influx of them in the area. And I looked it up and it was them. And I saw one the other day. It's a little more rare these days in my journeys. Today I saw this cardinal a lot. Beautiful cardinal. But anyway, so there's this one bird that I was interested in looking up because I've seen him a couple times and one time recently. The robin. MillersGuild.com says that a robin is a message from the spiritual realm that new beginnings are coming your way. Kind of synchronizes with frog spiritual symbolism. But you are in control. You are the one who must seize the opportunities. What is the symbolism and meaning of a robin? Prepare for new beginnings. So the frog is a transition. The robin is after the transition, the new beginnings. Live in the present moment. Move away from the limelight and keep a low profile. What is limelight? Because this ring light is not lime, right? I'm assuming the limelight is like a green light, which is weird. Practice gratitude for even the smallest things. That's a good one. Tap into the power of your confidence. A new relationship is on its way, possibly. And you are giving too much of yourself, possibly. AboutSpiritual.com says that you may need to keep in mind that the red robins usually symbolize new beginnings, growth, and renewal. WhatIsMySpiritAnimal.com says that as a beloved harbinger, spring, the robin symbolizes the end of one phase and the start of a new one. The robin does not look backward to the harsh winter. It only looks forward. Symbolismandmetaphor.com says that the red robin is a symbol of growth within you. This internal growth is most commonly manifested in an emotional and spiritual way. You may have been working through traumas and found healthy ways to process thoughts and feelings. You may have built up a healthy routine and disciple, I'm sure it's discipline, and have been working on your physical health and well-being. Spiritofsapphire.co.uk says that the red coloring on the robin's breast is associated with the root chakra. It symbolizes grounding, personal power, confidence, and a connection with Mother Nature. Are you regularly seeing a robin? Perhaps you need to reconnect with yourself and Mother Earth to feel grounded. Now, what's weird is, I don't know if this dream was a foreshadowing of what happened today. But I had a dream, and I haven't done dream symbolism in a while. So I had this dream, and I wrote it down, and I forgot to do it last time. Well, I didn't forget. I just already had the docket full of subjects last time. So I had this weird dream where I somehow, for an accident or something, I drove backwards on a cliff and like landed and survived. And then today I hit somebody with my car. I didn't hit somebody. I hit a truck, and everybody was fine. It was all good. Thank God. So anyway, I looked at what it meant, the possibility of the meanings. So maybe besides the literal meaning of my car being in an accident, I looked at what else it could mean to drive off a cliff. And I drove off the cliff backwards. I don't know if that has any, but I only found a little bit on it. So ALOdreams.com says that when you experience this dream where you're driving off a cliff, this means that you feel a certain situation has run its course in your life, and that enough is enough. See, that could be with the corn addiction. You're experiencing something that is bothering you and you're fed up. You feel like taking drastic measures to end it. Something crazy like driving off a cliff. Your ChineseAstrology.com says that dreaming about falling down from the high or from the staircase, tall building, or cliff usually means you're worried about your career, personal ability, property, status, or fame, and are afraid of loss. On the other hand, sometimes it suggests you will encounter setbacks or accidents and suffer losses. DreamDictionary.org says that trying to hold on for dear life at the edge or bouncing on a cliff implies possible danger. Could it imply you live on the edge, or maybe you make risky decisions, hence being on the edge? It's quite possible you need some grounding physically and spiritually. Very interesting. Okay. I don't think I've done. I guess these aren't even insects. I want roly-polies. Now, they're called pill bugs. I call them roly-polies. And today I flicked one. I felt bad because it rolled right like it's supposed to, but then it was like opened up on his back, and I was like, ah. And I've seen some get eaten by ants and attacked by ants, so I was like, all right, let me help this fool to get him up. So I looked it up. That's gonna be like a little fucking audio clip. So I looked it up. So angelicalbalance.com says that the pill bug will alert you, aka the roly-poly, will alert you to a new chapter in your life that is about to begin. Now, we seeing a pattern here, folks. And I assume since you're watching this, and you might start seeing these symbols too, your outlook on life will be boosted, and you'll be able to see the bright side of things in the future. When you see a pill bug, remember that it is encouraging you to start over and leave all your problems in the past behind you. Roly-poly meaning, spiritual meaning. The roly-poly encourages us to defend ourselves against people who aren't looking out for our best interests. They remind us to accept ourselves as we are, to be self-assured, and to engage in our strength. It's also possible that spotting a roly-poly will indicate that you're being guarded. In some cases, finding the roly-poly insect in your home or somewhere else other than your home may indicate that you are being protected by the roly-poly bug. At that point, you can expect that you'll have protection from harm and trouble. As a result, whenever you feel nervous or afraid of imminent danger, summon the roly-poly beetle to smear her charm all over you for your protection. That's word choice of words, angelicalbalance.com. So then they said the pill bug spiritual meaning from the same website says that the appearance of the pill insect, so I guess it's the insect, marks the beginning of a new chapter. To be really honest, we all require a fresh start from time to time, especially when we are experiencing difficulties in our lives. Spotting the pill bug is a symbol from the cosmos that you have been given the opportunity to start over in your life. You'll understand this more if you had an abysmal past filled with regrets, resentment, misfortunes, and mistakes. If you fear your life is about to end, you may be taken by surprise by the pill bug. The pill bug will alert you to a new chapter in your life that is about to begin. Your outlook on life will be boosted and you'll be able to see the bright side of things in the future, which I said, all right. When you see a pill bug, remember it is encouraging you to start over and leave all of your problems in the past behind you. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. I like weird drinking like this, but it's because I grabbed it. I should switch it, right? I should move it so I don't look like a weirdo. Alright, so I also haven't done one of these in a while, but I found a crystal when I was cleaning. And this, my friends, is clear quartz. So you guessed it, I looked it up. And it says from AOVcrystals.com that a clear quartz is also useful. I don't know why it says also, and I guess, I don't know how the Google search works, where it shows you a little bit of information on each search result. Says it's useful for eliminating toxins from the body. It can help with healing digestive problems and infections. Has emotional healing properties, emotional balance, cleansing, purifying, awareness, positive thinking, can help reduce stress, acceptance, helps reduce stress, helps improve acceptance, emotional healing, and stabilization. RemedyGrove.com says that the clear quartz is one of the most essential and common healing crystals. Wow. Healing powers. This crystal is unique in that it can help heal almost any ailment. It boosts and strengthens the immune system, along with balancing the body to help clear and cleanse illnesses. Used in chakra meditation, this crystal will balance all of the chakras. MyCrystals.com says this gem is an excellent agent to detoxify the body. It also enhances the metabolism of its bearer. Be ready to get rid of unwanted toxins and waste and lose excess weight from your body. EnergyMuse.com says that the clear quartz crystal is known for its high vibrations. By clearing your mind, body, and spirit of any clutter, a clear quartz crystal can help you align with your highest self and live at your highest potential. The clear quartz crystal stone meaning is especially powerful for anyone looking to set and achieve new goals. Oh my goodness, synchronicity. CrystalViden.com says that clear quartz acts as a deep cleanser and emotional aid. The stone's sublime energy and healing properties can uplift you and replace dark thoughts with feelings of optimism and grit. It releases any pent-up energy that's dragging you down, creating a brand new lease on life. The icy crystals offer a light at the end of the tunnel. Buddha and Karma.com says that some of the top benefits of this powerful crystal include it amplifies energy, making it a great tool for healing treatments and manifestation. Plus, it promotes clarity of thought. Wow, I hit my glasses very hard. I can't. Very interesting. All right, so we'll be right back after a short break. I love y'all. And that, my friends and family, is the end of this episode. Thank y'all for joining me once again. Let me try to hit this right here. Hold on, let me drop up let's go back a bit. Shout out to Louis Winton, man. Shout out to my homeboy. It's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute. One day we gotta link up again. Make some new shit. Together. You know what I'm saying? Alright. I'm on another level. Fuck the devil. I get the shovel and bury him 6 feet deep. I'm in the aquarium. Yo, I'm in Aquarius. Haters be staring at us, but they won't even dare trying to come at us, cause we got the motherfucking Lord on our side. I don't know why I had a cuss word before I did that. Hopefully the Lord lets it slide. Lord, I'm sorry for my pride. I'm sorry for my stride. Sometimes I try to hide, like Adam and Eve after they smashed, trying to make a 400-yard dash for the cash. But sometimes life slows me down. Potholes in the fucking ground make me trip, bleed, and almost drown. I frown, but I pick myself up and dust myself off. Sometimes when I chief, I cough, but I know that I could be the boss. It's hard not to feel the loss. It's real deep and stuff, but I'ma keep on going and creeping up into the atmosphere. Never fear, Lord on my side all year, every year since I was born and before, until after I'm gone. Man, this ain't really a song. I've been doing it wrong. I'm trying to do it so right. I be praying at night, reading up the scriptures, trying not to take so many pictures. I love y'all. I love Jesus. I love God. This is so hard to keep rhyming. I keep shining. This halo light is damn near blinding. Man, I'm damn near flying on the horizon, on the belt like Orion. Man, I roar like a lion. Y'all cap, y'all lying. Yeah. Well, that's not the best flow I've ever done, but it might be the worst. All right. Appreciate y'all for coming out again. See y'all next week. Much love. Peace.